Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning out the monthly dashboard and content plan for September in my Erin Condren Daily Duo. I do use the A5 size, so I have here the kit 641 and the A5 dashboard. I have the 641 Perpetual monthly, and I have the monthly insert, the lined dash insert, and then I do have this notes page shell I may use a few things off of. I'm for sure going to use the check boxes. I'm not sure about the rest. And then I just have some icons for YouTube and Instagram, and I think that's it. I do have also the leftovers from my monthly kit. It's also 641, and I'll just use a few of these things like the washi and the Hello September, maybe some icons. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, but let's move on here. Here's what September looks like. I would love for you to check out this video if you haven't yet. It went up, I'm not sure, Tuesday? Question mark. I think when you're seeing this, it'll be Tuesday when it had gone up. So it turned out really cute. I love this kit, and I'm excited to go ahead and keep going. So we're gonna move over here to the dashboard and get started. So get everything situated here. I am gonna have to do a lot of whiteout because this purple is pretty dark. I think it's gonna show through almost everywhere. So I will do that real quick. Okay, that was a lot of whiteout and it was pretty messy, but it should be good now so that nothing shows through. And there we go. The planner's already getting pretty chunky right here in this corner. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that is straight because it is not getting changed now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lay some things down here. So I use this bottom box. I'm gonna do this first just because I use this for memories, and I'm not gonna do anything else with it today. That'll be at the end of September or October really, that I will do that. Need to decide. I think I'm gonna use no. Okay, let's think about this real quick before I fill that in. I'm gonna go over here and see what I need and what I have left because I want to make sure the colors match, you know. So I'm gonna put this washi down here. Okay. Perfect. I think I got those colors lined up pretty good. So I can put that up now. And then I'm going to use this Hello September sticker here. There we go. I love to make sure I use up my whole kit. So it's really important to me to use everything here. So I just cut and make everything I can work and look good, but still be functional. There we go. Okay, that looks good together. How important is it that that touches? It's not, because I need enough room to write. Honestly, that may be... Okay. So for these, I'm going to use some checklist here. I haven't actually used these before. This is a new page for me. Oh, but that fits perfect. Awesome. That's what I was hoping. That it would fit there. That looks so good together. Perfect. I like that. Okay. So for the first one, I'm just going to use, if I can find, oh, here they are. I'm gonna use must do here. This is just like my running monthly to-do list, like things that I do every month or that don't have a specific like day or week that they need to be done on. So, and then I'm gonna do this one with don't forget. I need to find a way to mark that, but I'm gonna use that for like PTA to-dos because I am an officer this year, so I have monthly stuff like tasks that have to be done every month. So that's what I'm gonna use that one for. I'm gonna actually just go ahead and write those in so I don't forget what I'm doing here. So every month it's always going to be the next month's meal plan because I do plan by the month and I grocery shop by the month. And I always write the next month calendars. That's probably not that important anymore now that I'm doing YouTube and like filming. Obviously I'm not going to forget, and I've already got it on my other list. I do want to get my planner for 2026. I do calendar year, and I do want to get that ordered soon because I keep hearing that Erin Condren has had really long wait times, like shipping times, and I just don't want to get it too close because I'm going to want to play around and set up and take my time and that kind of thing. So anyway, I want to go ahead and start getting that ordered. Another thing I need to do, my daughter started high school this year in August, and so I looked for like memory ideas and things, and I already do some stuff that I've been doing since like kindergarten, but I found an idea for high school that had like pictures and money and things, and like you journaled. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do that every month for her through her senior year, so that'll be ready for her when she graduates. And then for the PTA, the things that I can think of right now is I need to do, I have to send, so I'm the treasurer, I need to send the email for the budget every month after our meeting. I need to update the info. I should have wrote this differently, but so like it has to be updated by the 15th so that I can print it to have at the meetings. And then after the meeting, I need to email it to all of our members, I think is the way things are supposed to go. And then I'll have other like tasks throughout the month. So I'll just kind of wait on that. And we have like a big fundraiser in September. I still have a week left of August, so I don't want to really write down too much because potentially I could get quite a bit done still. I just haven't yet. So I'm gonna leave that blank for a minute and I'll come back to this. Just wanted to get a few things out of my head here. So I'm also gonna need like a to buy sticker. Do I need this washi for anything? I don't, like we didn't have any week-long stuff, you know? Like, so I'm just trying to get it about the same length. Okay. This back here to save, and I'm sure I will find another use for it. Okay, and then I don't think I had I don't have like a to buy sticker on here. So let me find my sticker book because I bet I do in here. I need to match the font though, the best I can. Okay, it's not the exact font, but it'll work. Okay, I'm gonna use another one of these checklist here. Okay, and so some of the things I know we gotta pay for, I know I used to buy. However, it's also gonna be just like stuff I know that's like extra I'm gonna have to pay for this month. So my daughter is doing a tumbling clinic that is extra. She's got a dentist appointment and she had to get a crown. And so when they did the first initial appointment, we had to pay half. And then whenever we go back to get her like permanent crown, like they gave her a temporary. So when we go back for the permanent, I got to pay the other half. And then just some events. My dog's birthday is at the beginning of the month. And so I need to spend money. Needs not the right word. I plan to spend money for a cake and a little gift for him. And then my husband's birthday is towards the end of the month. And then our town has a hot air balloon festival that we always like to go to. Of course, the kids always want all the expensive festival foods and games and all that kind of stuff there. So I know we'll have that. And then I'm just gonna glance back at our monthly. Is there anything else? I mean, we have a lot of games, but that's already in the budget, like I expect. Oh, I do have the dermatologist appointment. I know I'll have to pay there. The doctor will bill insurance, the dentist will bill insurance. Okay. I think it's just the dermatologist because I have to pay up front. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. I think that might be it on this page. I've got my monthly to-do list, which I'll continue to add to. PTA stuff, and then like extra budget items. That looks good. All right, over here, I'm gonna use some more washi. I know that I could just rip this and it would be fine, but for some reason I feel like I have to cut it every time and get that super straight. Super straight edge. Okay. In here, I am going to use some more of these. It would be easier if I did it from this way. I could line it up better. Okay. And then I'm going to use one of these small ones. That should fit, right? 1, 2. Perfect. 12. Okay. 12 is what I like for the checklist here, because this is where I put my meals, and I plan only 12 per month, which you may think sounds crazy because there's 30 days in the month, but realistically, I know that we are going to eat out a whole lot more than we're supposed to or need to, and I know that we're going to do a lot of leftovers and sandwich kind of nights, and it's just what works for our family. So that's it. And let's see here. None of those words really go with what I need right here. So back to this book we go. I think I want, what if I just do, hold please. Okay, I think I'm gonna just put a work label here. It's, again, not quite the same font. It's still PlannerKate, because this is where I track my daughter's hours that she works. We've never had an issue, but I just always write them down so that I can kind of track and make sure we get paid for that. I say we. I don't necessarily mean that we get paid. That's cute. It's a little excessive probably, but my daughter started coaching last year, and instead of actually getting a paycheck, she gets credit to her account, like her cheer account, and then we work it out that way. Okay, there we go. She coaches on Tuesdays. There's 5 Tuesdays in the month of September, so that's what we've got going there. All right, let's fill this in here. So I said this was for our meal plan, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mark those things. We always have the same few things every month. Pizza, tacos, spaghetti. That makes the list literally every single month because they're so easy. My kids love them. And yeah, we are not fancy dinner people around here. We really go for convenience and stuff that my kids will eat that are still kind of healthy. That almost didn't fit. I do have several crock-pot meals this month just because, well, for one, the time of the year it is. We're getting into crock-pot season, as well as with all the games and late nights. If I don't have something in the crock-pot and ready, we're going to eat at the games every single night, and that's just not ideal because that adds up really quickly. Which again is why I do crock-pot and easy meals. Okay, perfect. We've got our meals written down. And if you haven't heard me say before, I just choose the meals. I purchase all the things at the beginning of the month, all the meat and like pantry supplies. And then when we get closer, we'll just decide what we're feeling that day or that week and fill that out. So, all right, that looks pretty good. I should probably write up here the habits that I've really been struggling with. Talked about this a lot in my weekly plan with me's, but I've really been bad. So what are the things? So I've got my water, my vitamins, my steps. Now that it's getting a little bit cooler in the evenings, hopefully I'll be able to get out and walk again some more. And then my AM routine really needs some attention. So there's our dashboards. That's really cute. I love these colors. And let's move on to here, where I'm gonna do my content plan. So let me find all my sticker sheets again. All right. Last month for August was the first time I did this, and it turned out pretty well. Turned out working pretty well, I think is what I meant to say, but maybe I need to start at the top so I can be sure I cover the purple asterisks up there, the EC logo thing. So I'm gonna start this way and work my way down. I do really like these though. I think it's really helpful in this planner for my content. You may have already heard me say this, but I really want to move into the dashboard planner for 2026 for my content. I don't know that it's necessary, but I just keep watching the plan with me's and they're so, it just looks so nice and cute. And then I wouldn't have to do all this and I could have this page back in my planner. Although previously I just used this notes page for my grocery order. So, oh, there isn't one in this one because it's a brand new, it was a brand new planner for July. But usually I just used it for my grocery list. And that was fine. That worked out good. But there we go. Perfect. I did decide to use Sunday start. This time I used Monday for August, thinking that I would like that. With with me using it as like a content only, and I only post on Monday through Friday, I thought for sure that I would prefer that, but turns out my brain just likes the Sunday start. It just makes more sense to me. So we're gonna go back to that this month. Let me double check. Okay, Monday is the 1st. Perfect. Okay, I will lay these date dots down and be right back. There we go. We've got that laid down. That looks really good. I like it. So now let's lay down my videos. So I'm just gonna go down the list here and put down the labels. I think I'm just gonna keep the same colors each day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my plan for videos. I'm gonna have to grab my this this Pilot Precise pen that's a V5, because these are very small and I struggled with my Papermate to write on them last month. So okay, so every Monday is the weekly plan with me. And then every Wednesday is going to be the dashboard and content plan with me. So those are covered. Okay, on Friday, hopefully these will be my memory plans, because I've gotten behind and I haven't done them. This one's a little up in the air. I'm gonna mark PlannerKate haul. I think that's when it'll be, but for like my October kits, let's see. So okay, I have my October monthly there, and then we'll have a few extras sprinkled in here. So I'm going to write them on this peachy color, I think. Let's see here. So yeah, because August is already so full. So here will be the calendar pad. The September calendar pad will be on the Tuesday there. And then I think we'll have to have another Tuesday one for the October dashboard, because this will already go into the weekly dashboard. Yeah. Good news is I can move all these around if I need to, but those will be the 2 extras that don't fall on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless I get behind on something and I have to. So there's that. So I need for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And then the monthly. So let's see. I think I'm going to use these down here for my kits. I'll be honest though, like I wrote this down and that wasn't very helpful for me. I think if I do my kits, at least I'll have some stuff already planned out. I'll have the dates, and so that should work fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and write here. Okay, so I'm gonna get those written out there, and then I'll go ahead and write the kits because I did choose these already, just to make sure that I had enough fall kits. And I probably do. Like, I could probably make it work, but I am gonna order, when I do my October monthly order, I'm gonna do a specific Halloween kit. The little ghosts that she posted were super cute. And then I'll probably do like a specific, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I have enough kits for September and most of October. I'll probably do a specific Thanksgiving and that. So, okay. I used, sticking with trying to use stuff up, I'm just gonna do this projects label. These are kind of like projects, right? So we'll do projects, and then do I want to do YouTube label? Or maybe the filming icon, because I don't get to use that one very much. And I use a ton of the YouTube ones, so maybe I'll do that. There we go. Okay, that's cute. All right. Oh, probably need to write my October monthly. Which I do not, of course, have that kit yet. I was just talking about purchasing it, so I don't have that kit number yet. But I have a place for it when I do. When I do get it. So let's just kind of double check here that I've got everything. I've got all my videos in. Let's see. I think that's it, guys. That's all I can think of right now. I'm pretty sure I have a really good start to the month. I have a good start to my content plan and making sure that I get my right videos filmed and on time. And I think this looks really good. So we are going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I would love it if you would like, comment, subscribe, and just continue to join me on this journey. This has been fun. So I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.